Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Legion Lads. I'm your host, JR. Today we got Jose and Dallin. What's going on, boys?
Yo.
Hello there.
So, this episode, we're going to cover the rest of the reveals of the new objective cards that came out and the Weequays and the Weequay tank. Pretty sure we did the tank, but I feel like there was some hidden information that we didn't fully
We're doing it
cover.
in English this time.
Yeah,
Last time it was a
yes.
German card.
So, we're gonna skim through it again, just to make sure, because there's been a lot, guys. Life's going on, and then a lot of Legion news. I mean, we're giving another episode because we got Adepticon around the corner, so like that's exciting. So we're also gonna give our little like takes that we want to see at Adepticon, and then we'll go and kind of go in order of what we think each faction's gonna like take a hit or not hit, and then whoever's right will be the Legion Lad God for the.
Yeah, you won Oracle last year,
There we
so
go. Yeah, Oracle. That's what I remember. I was like, what was it called again? Legion Lad Oracle.
yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, a couple announcement. Um, Roman had kicked off the Legion Lads uh league from March 20th to June 20th. Just want to tell our local audience again that hey, you're welcome to join at any point. There's no win or losers here. It's just get some games in. You'll accumulate a certain amount of points, and those points you can turn into the prize wall. And so, if you want to just start playing Legion like June 19th, go for it. Get some points and get some like prizes, which he hasn't announced yet. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be promo stuff for Legion. I mean, we got the blind pack coming out, so I'm sure we're gonna get that. I'm super excited for that.
I'm
Like,
I'm very excited. Yeah.
listen, I'll make a deal with you guys. Whatever Legion unit you want, that they come out the blind pack that has a special like thing on it, I will give to you if you give me the if you manage to get the command
The
card.
mall.
Yeah, the
The
ball one
Shadow
with
Collective one.
yeah, with the hand on it. Yeah, the one that's the only one in
Okay.
the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that would be awesome.
I'll make that trade.
Heck yeah.
Actually, buy me an Aqua Droid box and I'll give
Oh
it to
my
you.
God. Just give me the money.
No, no.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm totally good.
I know, I know. But we also on April 11th, send my camera focus there. On April 11th, we are also having another Legion Lads tournament. It's going to be on Saturday, so our local listeners, if you want to come to that, surrounding cities, it would be fun to have you guys. Currently, we're sitting at 8, so I think it'll be a lot of fun, especially since the wheel bikes came out. High Command is out, Probe Droids are out. Like this, I'm really hoping. Well, I
They're not
mean,
out
for Blizzard Force, right?
for Blizzard. Yeah, the Blizzard
Yeah.
box they've got
You,
them, but
Dallas, you gotta pay it up, man.
no.
I'm really hoping people bring that. So I think it'd be a lot of fun to play that. And Luke and Han on Tauntauns will be out. Not to mention we have
Oh
the
yeah.
new objectives that we're all going to be playing. So it feels like the Wild West again. So I'm super excited about that.
Well, I mean, not super wild. Well, okay, hold on. Wait. The points update is in April, right? They
No,
said
I
it'd
I
be
think it's
after
gonna.
after Adepticon.
Did they say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
feel
it'll
like
it'll be real Wild West then.
It is
I
no, it is April because they covered it on Scoundrels.
yeah.
It's April.
oh man, so they're not gonna just reveal it at adapt. So what we're getting then is we're getting spoilers, and then
And
we're
then
gonna.
in like a couple weeks from then, I'm sure is when they'll reveal point. I mean, it might be when High Command and all that drops. That like wave.
Oh, that's fair. And especially since as of right now, Luke and Han are not in the Battle Force, the Tauntaun versions of Echo Base. So
Yeah.
when that comes out, hopefully that gets updated because
I don't
AMG,
know,
no,
man.
that's okay,
How can you say
okay,
I don't
Well, no,
know?
no,
okay.
no. Like I said, you weren't there about the Bakersfield tournament. Right now, on paper, prior to their release, the probe droids were put in a blizzard. So why is it that the probe droids who haven't even been released yet are were in Blizzard, week, month ago, 2 months ago, but they could have easily just put Luke and Han Tauntauns
So my
in the same thing,
my
but they
theory,
didn't.
my theory is that they have a lot going on with the Adepticon that they're so busy that they haven't got the chance to drop that. Because when they did the
They
probe
could have did
droids,
it at the same time though.
I mean, they
I think
An
I think
update
there's an
well,
PDF.
I'm
I
sure
think
there's a
there's an
lot.
easier explanation, and that is probe droids were supposed to come out like months ago.
Hmm. There you go.
You
Maybe.
guys
And
are
then
hoping.
I mean, yes, yes. It's criminally wrong if we don't get Han and Luke in Echo Base. Like that just does not make sense to me. I mean, arguably Jedi Luke should be in the indoor one, but fine. He
Well,
was he wasn't there.
He
Okay, but
wasn't there.
he was on the planet. He was hanging with the Ewoks. He rode speeder bikes with Leia, and then he had to go save the world. I mean, come on, he had to save the world. So,
Priorities, dog. He wasn't
yeah,
galaxy,
there.
even better. The whole
yeah,
galaxy.
he saved my world. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, here's the even better argument. Iden should be in Tempest Force, and you can't change my mind.
I agree 100%. Even the ISF should be in there too.
At least Infernos, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, who knows? But we'll get to that later. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Let me hide all my goodies.
I think we're the only ones calling for that. Is Iden to go in Tempest Force. It'd be so
uh,
fun.
it would be
Six
fun.
scouts with Iden. Oh, it'd be
I don't know
so
how I don't know how they're balancing
Oh, I'm
everything.
so
So we'll
excited for
see.
these dudes.
Yeah. So we finally got the reveal of all the weekly stats. So we're gonna go over that. So the weeklies are gonna be 40 points. You can equip a heavy, two personnels, a training slot, a gear slot, and a grenade slot. Um, we now know what a swashbuckle is. Buckler.
Swashbuckler, action
Yeah,
compression.
yeah. Pretty much is whenever you spin a name, you get a dodge. So
So that does that stack then? So if I spend like 3 aims, do I get 3 dodges?
I would assume so. Now we
There's no
technically, air
number
quotes.
saying like
Well, we don't know because it's not in
It's
the
just
rule
the
forums
article.
or the
Yeah.
rule books yet. Yeah, it just again they just said what it does, but they didn't really give us the details of what it does. So maybe I would say assuming what we're reading, yes, but
That'd
who
be
knows?
crazy.
That
You
would be
just
crazy.
pile on a bunch of aims and then they spend them all and then you get a bunch of dodges.
I think that'd be awesome. I think that'd be a
It
great,
would.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the way it is gonna work because there's no like I don't know. I don't see like I don't see why it wouldn't because like for instance like Ahsoka's mastery is just spend a dodge and convert a dice.
All
Like there's no
the
limit to it.
yeah, that's true.
So this is just a keyword that says what it does, and just like that keyword, there's no limit to it. So
Sure,
Yeah.
if you could
sure.
generate aims, oh no.
That's
Yeah.
hey, that would be spicy.
I'm gonna spend all these aims and then shoot out versatile and collect all these dodges and
I
good
would
luck, bro.
love to see it. I think that would be amazing. Um,
Yeah.
but the heavy is a called the Weequay. Oh, that's not what it's called. What's it called? The long rifle pirate
Yeah.
miniature. For 20
Hmm.
points, you get a long rifle, range 1 to 4. It shoots a red, two whites, and it's lethal 1. Moving on to their personnel, which is 18 points. It becomes the leader. It's the captain, the Weequay captain. They have at the start of this unit's activation, you may tap this card. If you do, this unit cannot remove suppression tokens or be suppressed during its activation. It has an attack called Bravado from melee to range 2, and it's 1 red die. And I believe the last one is the Super Squad, the Weequay Pirate Squad, which is 30 points. You add only 3, and this unit gains Indomitable. This unit has the keyword even if these miniatures are defeated. This unit is in cohesion if all miniatures are within 1 of the unit leader instead of half range. This unit has the rules even if the miniatures are defeated. Now, important about this super squad. Uh,
Hell
this u-
yeah.
this unit cannot be deployed or issue orders using the transport keyword unless the unit with the transport has the same affiliation as this unit. So, uh, the AA5 can transport these. I believe we'll get into it later. The tank. I don't think the tank has transport, but
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it
oh,
does. It's their
perfect,
tank.
perfect. That's two transports for you right there, which is pretty cool. And I was
Yeah.
wrong. There is another upgrade. For 15 points, you get the electric staff pirate. It has immune to melee pierce. It has electro staff sidearm melee, which is 1 red, 1 black. And yeah, what do you guys think about these weak ways?
Love it.
Yeah, they seem really good. I like that there's variety too. You can have them be like guns. You could just focus on their guns, or you can do the full melee charge version.
Yeah, yeah. And like the ability to be transported, like you just load them up, you throw the AA5, and then you just have them come out and start smacking people in the face. Like I think that's
Yeah,
gonna be a lot of fun.
I
yeah,
think I don't like the gun profile. I think if you play these in charge mode and you abuse swashbuckler and versatile.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
I think you definitely play more melee, like you had said, Dallin, because they have the charge ability. So if you're range two, you might as well go the full way.
yeah, yeah, for sure. But you definitely like you always take the super squad, right? Like I don't think
Yes.
you don't.
Maybe. I mean, if we
It's
think about
70 points for what's
So
for
for
40,
miniatures.
55, that's
No,
so
no,
for
no. So you just
855.
take, yeah, you just take the. I'm saying like you just take the super squad in the base.
Ah, I think
no,
maybe.
you take the I think you take them with the melee heavy, the captain and the double squad, and that
Yeah,
only comes out to 104.
yeah, which is good. I'm just saying if you're looking for like a budget
Hmm.
version of them, if you just take the super and like 70 points for 7 miniatures is kind of crazy.
For
I
how
mean,
expensive the army is though, like 100 points for a super squad is
Is
especially
yeah,
in a battle force that does that this is their only access to a super is actually very good, even at
yeah,
that point, because Black Suns can get out of control, and they're not even a double squad, and then Pikes can get out of control, and they're not even a double squad.
I
yeah,
definitely want to run, and I'm hoping at Adepticon we get an announcement for the Battle Force for these guys, like run six of them. But I definitely think they're kind of like Ewoks in Rebels, where these guys are able to be taken in any faction. But probably want to take one and make them a super squad, right? I think
yeah.
they're independently could do
Oh,
something like that.
like that for Ewoks. I was like, you can't take
I
Ewoks
know,
and
I
then
know. That
in
was
Rebels.
I could have worded that better.
Darth
Yeah.
Vader's like, you fuzzy creature, come with me.
These are the ones I captured. Go sacrifice yourself. Yes, but yeah, they do look a lot of fun, and I'm excited for them. Are anybody gonna be running a full squad like six and like get a whole just Weequay,
Yeah,
army
go
together?
go full pirates. Yar.
Yeah, yeah,
You
I'm thinking
you get a proxy of Captain Jack Sparrow and make it Hondo and
So,
that.
uh,
I like your thinking. I might
yeah.
do
so,
that unless you're gonna do it. I'll let you do it.
No, 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 no.
so
I don't
at
got the money.
so the way I'm looking to run them is, and Jared's gonna hate this, but
Mm,
I don't care. Let me take that
Did you
off real
fill
quick.
every single upgrade slot?
you
Except
probably
for the
did.
grenade. So
What?
check this out. So Electro
You
Staff
didn't fill the
Pirate,
grenade? That's crazy.
the Weequay Captain, the Double Squad, and because of Swashbuckler, I mean you can give or take on this depending on how confident you are. You can get those dodges, situational awareness,
Yeah,
and I find myself with charge units. I hate slowing down, so on all my charge units, I always put environmental
E
gear.
gear. Yeah,
So six double squad Weequays with the captain, the Electro Staff, situational awareness, environmental gear. Six of those is only 660 points.
that's awesome.
Do you have the
Also,
super squad?
That's the super squad.
Oh, okay.
you should absolutely fill those grenade slots with frags
Yeah,
because
because
they
you're
don't
gonna
surge.
and you want to be a melee.
The
Wait,
Well,
frags
the
aren't
frag.
don't work in
no, no,
No,
no.
melee.
The
what's the one
frags
that's
are
in
just
melee?
range one. Impacts.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Impacts are the
frags.
yeah,
same. They just give you impact.
that's fair.
Yeah,
The
but
frags is nice because if you can't make melee or if you just want a really good range one shot, like
Mm.
I don't know,
I
a
think
black
if you
white
can't,
appease.
I think if you can't make melee, you don't go any closer until you're guaranteed melee. If that makes any sense, because these
Well,
guys are white saves. They're still gonna get demolished.
to be fair, there are going to be scenarios where you are going to be able to move and shoot, and then next turn double move. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So it's just that opportunity arise.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I
And
just
then two speeder trucks puts you at 810. So that's eight
oh, you got to take the
activations.
wheelos.
Okay, hold on.
You got to take swoop
Uh,
bikes. You got to take tank. You got to bring weakways. I mean, I'm going to have them all just decked out, but
Yeah.
not like every
so
slot.
So okay, I have a question for you guys.
Mm.
Do you think that Hondo helps these guys in any way?
no.
Uh, uh, I think he's to go with the theme. He's fun.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
I don't think he does anything for these guys. And that sucks.
I mean, I think his command cards in this article they had talked about, you know, being in one
Yeah,
like
I guess he gives them extra amps, huh?
yeah, yeah, and with the
There's
swashbucklers, not that bad.
yeah.
So
I don't know. They kind of hyped it up to where like well at least I feel like they hyped it up to where they were like, oh, they're gonna work together in some way and benefit each other, and then they just kind of don't.
well, it's kind of nice that they kind of do work independently of each other, right? Because if you put them together, it still works, and if you separate them, it still works, right?
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, Hondo's just fun. So,
yeah.
and Jose's were the S tier, like Lando. So,
S tier like Lando.
but
Who is
Hondo's
S tier? I am
So
in agreement with
okay,
that.
so the week six Super Squad Weequays with two Weelos with the pirate captain and the Weequay crew is 8 activations at 870,
I
and
didn't
you
hear
could.
you say swoop bikes.
Oh, I don't like the
Hey
swoop
man, I already
bikes.
built this list. It's in the Legion Lads Discord.
Yeah, I don't like the swoop bikes.
I know, but if you're like going with the pirate theme, like you got to run a game for fun, right?
Yeah,
Competitive, maybe not so much, right? There's definitely some tweaking to be done for competitive, but for fun, heck yeah, man! I'm running the AA5 captain. That's the pirate, the Weequay pirates, the AA5 or the
Hold on,
tank, and then the swoop bikes.
do they have a field commander?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
it's
raiding party leader. It's the one
mm-hmm,
that gives all the vehicles demoralized. That's what he
yeah.
takes from you.
So
Okay.
then you take that for your commander, and then you have Hondo in there, you know, for
Well,
Honda.
you can't, but
You can't. Honda's not in Shadow Collective.
Well, I'm assuming that Adepticon's gonna announce something, but
No,
you
because
guys
he
are
doesn't
technically
like
right.
the shadow. Like historically, he doesn't
No,
like
I'm talking
the.
about
oh,
their
no,
own
no, no.
battle
He's
force.
yeah, another
Yeah,
Merc battle force. I
yeah,
wonder if this gonna that we're getting ahead of
yeah,
ourselves.
yeah. We're getting ahead. Okay. All
We
right, all
should
right.
go to
Moving
objectives.
on, moving on. We're gonna go to
Oh,
the
Wheelos. Yeah,
Wheelo speeder bike tank. Speeder. What did I say? Speeder tank.
it's speeder bike. I get it. I get where you're
Um,
coming.
I don't know. For some reason in my head, I thought I said spider. I was like, what the hell did I call him a spider? But um, uh,
Terrible.
they're 100 points. They have a
Pilot,
what is pilot? Thank you. Comms, and then what's that other one? Crew?
personnel. Wait,
Personnel.
no, you were right. It's
Yeah, it's
crew.
crew. It's crew. 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 Um,
Personnel's the name of the light or
yeah.
whatever. Extra
The
guy.
the upgrades are you got the We Cray crew for 0 points. At the start of the activation phase, this unit gains one aim or one dodge token if there are one or more other pirate units within one of this unit. So that's cool that they already have something just for themselves. Then for the pilots, for 5 points, you get the Black Sun crew. This unit
This is
loses.
still the crew, by the way, not pilots yet.
Oh,
That's
duh,
that's
duh,
the
duh. You're
crew.
right. You're right.
You're
Thank you for
good.
correcting me. Thank you for correcting
Yeah.
me. This unit loses the pirate affiliation and gains the Black Sun affiliation. At the start of the activation phase, this unit gains so pretty much the same thing, but for Black Suns. And then
Yep.
we have a third one that's the same thing, but for Pike syndicates.
Yeah.
Uh, then we go over to the pilots for 10 points. Well, you know what? First, I'm going to gripe on this a little. I'll wait till after I read everything. Then for 10 points for the first pilot, it's 10 points. It's for the pirate heavies only. This unit gains command vehicle 2. Only pirates unit may benefit from this unit's commander vehicle keyword. Then we move over to the pilot for 5 points. It's the pirate captain. It's a free action to choose one pirate unit within one of this unit. The chosen unit removes one suppression token or gains one dodge token.
Hmm.
And then yeah, that's the
Okay.
upgrades.
Can I complain really fast?
Yes, yes, you can.
The gang boss is probably the most redundant, stupid pilot ever
I
because
mean,
raiding party leader does the literal exact same thing, but also gives your vehicles demoralized one. It, it's the same, and it's field commander.
but you can't put it on the Wheelo.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can. I just did it.
What? What? Yeah, you're right. This is kind of dumb then.
unless they're going to do away or change how field commander works. Field commander gives a courage bubble as long as you don't have a commander.
No, no, hold on. Didn't Phil Commander did change somehow? I don't because Phil Phil Commander changed what like last summer for some reason. I forgot what it actually when they changed my freaking one pip for my tanks and said that I could no longer get 5 orders with Cody on and 2 sabers. They changed something to Phil Commander. Because
Well,
that the change to Phil Commander would be the only reason that Command Vehicle 2 would make any sense.
well,
Well, the one change that I know that you might be referred to, Jose, is that B1s or droids, for that matter, do not longer count for AI. So even though the field commander will give a courage bubble of 2, AI procs no matter what, even if you're within range of the command
of the field
field
commander, yeah.
commander. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought the only reason they came out with Command Vehicle 2 was because Grievous was already a commander
Hmm.
rank. So they
Yep.
can't just give him field commander because it doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. This one's weird. This one's absolutely weird.
It
Like,
might they might change this keyword somehow, or they might change how field commander works, but right now this card's useless. Like just take raiding party leader.
hmm. Yep. Well, can you only take one rating party leader, or can you do as many as you want?
Oh
Rating
yeah,
Party Leader has
you
one
can only
dot.
take one of this too. So I guess if you want another courage bubble,
Yeah, so I mean that's
but
probably why.
the captain's just
How,
better.
how, how much is the rating party leader?
10.
10.
Oh, okay, this is 10, but the other one is better. Then
Yeah,
this should be 5 points.
it should be free.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, now
Can
now my
we can we make
And
a
that's not a meme. I'm not
hold on.
memeing. Like
Can we make
yeah,
a
that should be
can we
free.
make a concession real quick? That Welo's on a pretty big base.
mhm.
So could we show the Frenzy Gunner some love? Because you're gonna be able to waffle stomp and run through things and just get free wounds on your dice
Yeah.
rolls.
So if you get range 2, you get what? One red, 5 black, 4 white. That's kind of crazy.
That is
It's a
pretty
lot
good.
of dice.
Yeah.
You don't
So
surge, but you know.
yeah, you definitely want to run this down your opponent's throat, right?
I
So
don't
here's
think
the
so. I think you want to like kind of flank with it a little bit.
I'm
I
kind
mean,
of
I think
confused.
it's be better like making sure it's covering a POI. Like you want to make
So
a move for it, go for it.
here's the
Yeah.
difference. So reading the two keywords, command vehicle says an allied unit within 3 of a unit with command vehicle X may treat their courage as X when checking for panic, period. When you read field commander, that specifically allows you to use your courage, but also states that you can issue your commands from your generic orders, order your generic CCs. This one doesn't say nothing about CCs.
That's so it's even worse.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just thinking that you're gonna need to take both. You're because if you just take this guy and not the other one, you're not gonna get to use command cards, I guess. Because if
No,
this is your
I
this says
think
if you read both, one states clearly for the use of courage and command cards, and
Oh
this one
yeah.
says nothing about command cards, just courage.
Yeah. So just never take this card ever.
well, I don't uh, yeah. I feel like this is just in case you want to run two, an AA5 and a Wheelo. You can have both, right?
But
Well,
then
you
Because
can
then they just
put
knock
rating.
out your freaking your commander
well,
vehicle, and
the
now you can't use
game the
command
game is
cards.
very much spread out. So it's always been a good idea to bring two commanders. Let's do air quotes for that because um so you kind of want a courage bubble on two ends, one end of
Yeah.
each battlefield. So,
I guess. I just well, and if they knock out your field commander, you just nominate a different commander.
well, you would have to nominate a trooper unit.
That's fine.
Which isn't gonna have enough courage to even make a difference. At that point, you're just screwed.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're bringing
Um,
Mandas,
it
maybe.
kind of
I don't know.
scares me now. Now I'm thinking like you gotta take a freaking, I don't know, a commander with good courage just in case.
Well, there's no
Well, there
commander
is,
right now
yeah,
that'll give them courage.
yeah.
Give these
Uh,
guys courage anyway. So I guess that makes sense. Like
Hmm.
for that purpose, okay, I can see the benefit of this. But I don't know if you just play
Maul with the dark saber. He doesn't count.
Maul's not giving them his
Oh,
courage.
okay, yeah, never
Yeah,
mind. His
yeah.
thing's
Yeah,
different. You're right.
yeah.
Okay,
Ooh,
now my
Hondo's
rant.
not allowed either. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
go for it, JR.
My rant is first off, where's the Mando pilot? For Shadow Collective, like how dare you? Second, why is the Pike Syndicate and the Black Sun 5 points, but the Weequay is free?
Because it's a weak way tank.
Because they're renting it out. Yeah, they're renting it
They're
from
Yeah.
the other
rented out. What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb. I mean, oh, it's whatever at that point.
That thing's gonna be amazing. I'm so pumped for Shadow Collective.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I'm
this
pumped
thing's
too.
gonna be nuts.
Yeah, and so we'll see.
And they said this was a lighter tank, by the way.
They said this is
Lies.
a glass
Me when I
cannon.
lie.
With
This is
only a
not.
weak point, with only a weak point rear. But yet
Oh,
my armored saber tank has weak point sides and rear.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is not a glass cannon. This is a sturdy boy. That's
I
what
mean,
this is.
I guess I can see that as a glass cannon in that if you want to get its full pool, you got to get to range two.
Sure, but most impact things are, aside from grenades, are range like 2 to 4. So it kind of
Yeah,
benefits you to get into range
closer.
1, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so I guess when this comes out, I gotta start putting a couple of copies of impact grenades in my list so that I make them think twice.
right? So
It is
yeah, I'm excited
amazing.
for it though. I'm gonna get it. I'm definitely gonna get
Yeah, it looks good. It
it.
looks
Yeah.
like fun.
Anything you guys want to say more about the weak quiz?
Pumped. We don't sleep on them, dude. Weakways are man. I look at the Weakways and I see all the crap you can do with them for a marginal price of like 110. And yes, we set the clock. I hope my Gungans are just like that. I hope they can do some bonker shit for that cheap of a cost.
Yeah,
It's
they're
dope.
cheaper than pikes right now, so justice for pikes.
Yeah, I'm excited for it either way. All right. All right, boys, we're gonna move on to the new objectives. So that came out last week. We thankfully we went to go play at Bakersfield, and we decided to play all the new objectives. I put them in
Oh,
my battle
cool.
deck. I know Jose, you put them in your battle deck. So Jose, when we go over an objective that you played, go ahead and give your 2 cents. I know we're all gonna give our opinions on it, but we actually have some field experience on it, and I'm
Yeah.
curious what you think, what you guys
I
think.
I have played one of the new objectives as well. I think I
Oh,
talked about it a bit last week, but
yeah.
I'd like to talk about it more.
Which one was that again that you did?
Payload.
Payload. Yeah. All right.
Look at
So
that garbage list right there. Fucking try hard.
This
don't
guy.
be hating, okay? All right. So the first new advantage we have that we have not seen is the advantage for CIS, the second one, because there's going to be two for each faction. It is called Armor Assault. At the start of the first activation phase, choose up to 3 ally vehicle units. Each chosen vehicle unit gains 1 aim token. I have got a chance to play this at the Bakersfield tournament, and with Staps and Aquas,
Pretty
pretty
good.
good. Even with
Yeah.
Grievous, I gave one to Grievous. I was like, pretty good, pretty good.
In fact, I'd argue it's like you're probably, as long as you have at least three vehicles in your list, you're taking this every time.
Oh,
The
100%.
crabs for my crabby boys. Extra
100%.
aims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely good. Moving on to the next one. So this is for Gar. It's called
Amazing.
Rapid Deployment.
It's really good.
At the start of the first activation phase, choose up to 2 ally core clone trooper units. The chosen units gain reinforcements. So, Jose, did you get a chance to play? Sounds like you did.
This is stapled to any list bringing Soka and fives, even if it's a standard squad.
Oh,
This is a free speed move for them. And at the tournament, I combined it with the Jedi 3 pip, which you get 3 orders and you can withhold any amount of orders you want. And the amount of orders you withhold, you then get to issue units uh, another speed move. So Ahsoka and fives were just sprinting across the
yeah.
board and we're just ramming into things. And it's like this card, if you're playing Super 5, Super Ahsoka, mine was kind of a medium build. It was Ahsoka and fives. They had the standard squad. They each had the shotgun, and I gave them a specialist, so I could just get the aim or
So,
dodge if I
so
needed it.
diet versions of the
Well, I
squads.
mean,
Yeah.
you're only shy 5 models. I mean, but then it's Ahsoka with the free independent dodge, so you're really not losing much. And then
Only
you get your
5 models.
yeah. No, I mean it just it's very good. I was able to get across where I needed to get. I was able to pivot when I needed to pivot. If you're not playing fives in Soka, you leave this card at home.
Yeah. No, I disagree. I think it's good everywhere.
No,
You know who likes moving and not having to actually take a move action? Are marksmen.
Yeah, yeah. I was
I
gonna
don't want
say.
them anywhere near. Oh, so I did take marksman. I played. I got a lot of value out of them just sitting in the deployment zone. With
Yeah.
Duggan and just aiming for long shot and just lobbing meteors across the map. I had no inclination ever to make them move whatsoever.
I mean,
Yeah.
with reinforcements, like they just move into position more.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
me on Recover the Research, they just start already scoring.
Well,
That's
because it's
So,
fair.
recover the research. Yeah. But
Yeah.
there's other objectives where like marksmen don't necessarily want to hang out in the deployment zone all game.
Hmm.
Hawk in a center objective, you're less likely to go in a center objective when you got two marksmen that can touch it. And my marksman
Intercept
had
signal.
my marksman had RPSs, so extra bad for any armor boys who want to try to harass the back line. And
Sure.
so it
Oh,
was
even if
good.
they had mortars, it'd be the same. Yeah. I don't know.
Mm,
I feel like you want this. Reinforcements is just a really good keyword. Like there's a reason why Kalani is very good, and that's because he
Yes.
gives units reinforcements.
Kalani can do it to anything though. This is just core units,
But
and
Well,
I think if you're playing Gar, there's a high probability that there's like almost a non-zero chance that you don't have fives in Soka, and those are where that's going.
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
auto
So
include. All right.
all right. Moving on, we have the Empire one. Extreme discipline. Special rules only during setup. Place 2 advantage tokens on this card. When an ally unit gains 1 or more suppression tokens after the effect is resolved, you may remove 1 advantage token on this card. If you do, the ally unit removes all of its suppression token, then suffers 1 wound. So, Dallin, have you got a chance to play this?
No, it doesn't fit for what I'm trying to do. I was raising my fist because this is a fifth brother buff.
Oh, you're right. It is. Yeah.
Because you can now, if you do new ways to motivate them,
Hmm.
you can just trigger fifth brothers in rage, and
Yeah,
that's
that's a
pretty
good
funny
idea.
to me.
That is good.
Uh,
I mean, I think this advantage is pretty bad, to be honest. Taking a wound kind of seems bad.
yeah.
Um, there's no real benefit. I mean, I understand
In a
removing the
scoring
suppression.
game, if you need
Uh,
to score and you don't need to be in the panic
sure,
range,
sure.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine with supers.
it's
It's just
decent.
Yeah, but at the same time, they have Indomitable.
yeah. Well, I
Well,
think
I could
it's
speak
it's
for
hard to
that.
it's hard to justify when number one, Commander Vader exists, and number
Sure.
two, Compel already kind of does what you want to do with this card anyways.
Hmm.
So it's fine. I know Notorious Scoundrels was gassing it up really hard, and I'm like, I mean, sure. I guess there's situations where it's like, oh yeah, that was really clutch. It can be clutch.
Yeah. You're right. It can be clutch, but it's definitely not something you want to rely on, right?
Yeah.
So for that reason, I feel
Uh,
like it's. Go ahead,
I
Jose.
don't know. It's in the same spot as Indomitable because, like I said, I up to last year's LVO, I was running only one commander in my CIS list with double big boy B1s, and there was a lot of times in the games and that I was testing where it's like I would just get double tapped after the Indomitable doesn't even matter, and then oh cool, you're not scoring. Like damn
Oh,
it.
well, and the other thing to note is that this is any time a unit gains suppression. It's not during its activation. So it
Hmm.
could be
Yeah.
that someone panics you and you just go, no, I'll take a wound, and then you score the point.
Sure, sure.
Yeah,
So,
it's a
You
situational
know,
scoring thing. I think it's good to keep you in a scoring race if that's where you need to have it,
but
is to
this.
keep you
especially with
scoring.
with bring them to heal, like you can just you can deny the 2 points from panic
Yeah,
before they get a chance to score it, and that's pretty funny.
I still
Okay,
think
I will
you
say
take Black
this.
Ops over this.
Now, I might be biased because I'm a droid player, so like we don't really care about suppression. But
Yeah.
I think I can say this confidently. I don't see a lot of lists really suppressing units. Um, and I feel like that's the current meta. If it becomes the current meta where we see more suppression lists, I feel like this will then, go up in stock.
Yeah.
But all right, moving on to
Everything's
the
dying too fast to be suppressed.
that's how I feel. I feel the exact same way. It's like, okay, you want to help me kill this unit? Okay, go ahead. So, all right,
Yeah.
moving on to the last one. We got the rubber ones. During setup, place an ally comm scrambler advantage on the battlefield. Enemy units within one or more comm scramblers cannot be issued orders. Enemy units gain destroy comm scrambler. Um, you have to be in half range to use that as an action. It's an action to do destroy comm scrambler. Uh, I've actually played against this. I don't know if you boys had any experience.
Oh, I'm
I've
I
I've
want to
vetoed
know.
out of it at the Baco event.
I
Yeah,
want to
so
know.
Grayson, I let Grayson have this, and he put it like what did we play? We played contact, and he put it right next to the middle one, right by a building where I can hide efficiently. And I had ran some geos and Sunfac behind that building, and then the next turn I was just like, oh, I give this order to the Sunfac because of, or sorry, to geos because of Sunfac. Like, oh, you can't issue orders because of this. I was like, ah, well, that's annoying, but I still have my chain, so it didn't really affect me that much. And then immediately I go with the geos, they move, they tap it, then they shoot something, and it was
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if Grayson felt it was super effective. We didn't really talk about it, but it's one of those things where it's just like if you're getting shut off a turn, you just turn it off next turn and it's gone for the whole game.
Yeah. It,
Yeah.
it's very much I hope my opponent forgets about this or doesn't have the action economy to break it.
Yeah, because like you got to make them decide like, do I waste the action to turn it off and then do something else, or do I have to shoot somebody, move, and do all that good stuff, right? It is a
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I think it is good in the sense that you do want to put it on a POI, um, and because everyone's like the POI that you think is going to be hot, you put on that one, and that way when the scramble happens for that POI, it has potential to shut. Because what Grayson pointed out, and which was I think is really good, it's not like Comms Jammer where if you can issue an order to yourself. No, no, you can't even issue an order to yourself. It
Yeah,
just
it's period. Yeah.
yeah, just period. So it's a good like I got you moment if like you play an Obi-Wan card and you're in the middle that's like, oh, you can't issue an order to Obi-Wan, sorry. Um
Yeah.
I do feel a
I
little bit biased though because I'm always running full order control, so it's just like I just don't notice. But those that play Legion know better than
I
I.
think this card should have been on the like because it's one scrambler, right?
It is one token, yes.
I feel because you got to look at things like we're gonna get into it, but like payload, shifting priorities, um, bunker assault, destroy enemy base, stuff like that. Like I don't know, not just maybe not those other two, but like I think that you should have this card would be better if it was at least two, maybe three,
I
because
I
just I
you,
I think
you
it should be trooper units only for the destroying.
but I'm just saying, like one is like a waste. Like you're just gonna. So
yeah,
for instance, like an easy auto turn off would be like it's in the middle. Cool. I'm gonna scout forward or speeder forward. Go up one, hit it, and then chill. Like
I
it's
think you're. I think
gone turn one. Like if there were two, now you have to burn a little bit of extra resources and just turn it. And you know what I mean? Like there's more
yeah.
staying power.
Sure.
Um, I feel
I
like
But actually,
one it's underpowered.
mm, I
Maybe
think
that's
you-
just me.
I think you're right, Jose. I think
And
it could have been two, right?
and
I
it
think
does
that'd been more effective.
nothing. Good luck playing this against Shadow Collective who doesn't give a shit.
yeah. Yeah.
I was
I
gonna use
know
my independent anyways.
I'm sure Nick read this and just was fuming about how bad it is.
Yeah, it's not.
And he's gonna play it.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because
It's no time
look,
to lose is just it's no time to lose is so good that just this seems so incredibly in comparison.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I think you just drop it on a hot POI, and maybe it'll stop them from taking a dodge. You know what I mean?
The
Yeah,
the picture looks way more epic than what the card actually
That's
does.
true. That's true.
it
There's
does.
three dishes. Why don't I have three tokens?
Yeah.
Plus,
Uh,
technically, rebels already have their own like they had it before any of the other factions got their card, and that's cunning deployment. Like it's just cunning deployment's really good with rebels.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
It's good with every faction, but specifically like
Specifically
rebels
rebels.
are the nimble faction.
Yeah.
They like cunning deployment. I don't know.
And it's hard because like I feel like you always just take advanced intel, cunning deployment, and no time to lose for
Yeah,
rebels. So
yeah. Unless you don't have impact, then take ordnance. But
yeah. All right, boys. Moving on, we're gonna go cover the secondary objectives first, the new ones.
cool.
So the first one we have is align the relay setup. Place a comm relay in the center of the battlefield, even if there's already an objective token there. Then, starting with the blue player, each player places two comm relays within three of both the long battlefield edges, not within one of a short edge, and not within one of another comms relay. Scoring. Starting in the second round, during the end phase, players score one VIP if they control two or more comms relay, and one additional VIP if they control four or more comms relay. Special rules. Each unit gains action ally relay. Choose a comms relay this unit is contesting. You now control the comm relay. A comms relay is controlled by a player is control a comms relay controlled by a player is controlled by that player until another player controls it. Have any of you guys had a chance to play this?
No.
So I got a chance to play it. I played it at the Bakersfield tournament, and me and Rob had played it. And it's interesting because you put one right smack in the middle. The other four, two for your opponent, two for yourself, you place in the middle as well, but like throughout the battlefield. So it's not directly in the middle, but it's still in the like if the
It's
middle
like in a
line.
weird line, like a
Yeah,
cargo.
like a middle, yep, like a middle line. And um, you just turn it on and you get points. I mean, it's cool. It forces you to go and fight for it, right? Because if you have two, you get one. If you have four, you get two. The middle one is kind of like that. I don't feel like the middle one's that important because you need four to get that second point. So if what I did is I put two in the very far left of the map, like one out range one, but barely out of range one, and that way you send a unit that could potentially tap them both. And then my opponent did the same on his side of the his deployment. And it's just like you're just kind of fighting for yours. And then once you got yours, you don't need to fight for your opponents unless you already have units on that side of the field that could potentially tap them because it's just one extra victory point, right? And don't get me
Yeah,
wrong, a victory point does matter, especially it goes off every round. But if you're going for the middle one, you still need to get your opponents way yonder. So it's like you don't even need to worry about the middle one. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
How often? So you're saying you didn't snag Robs very often?
in my game against Rob, we were setting up to go. Rob effectively turned his on, like I think turn two. I had to take an extra turn to go turn mine on, but he had units ready to contest that to shut him off. In my game that I played in Bakersfield, that one I just had my steps double move and turn them on, turn one, and then
Yeah.
just forgot about him. But to be fair, we were playing contact, so that deployment zone, like no, my opponent's not going to be nowhere near those ones, so it's kind of like an auto point every turn for me. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was thinking about like I feel like bikes are very good at this objective
Hmm.
because they can just go to the other side and turn off one of your opponents, and then now your opponent's not scoring.
Yeah. Sure, but and you only have to turn off one for them not to
Yeah,
score, so you don't
and
even
well
need
that
to.
yeah that's my point.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And what's nice is since I did contact with this, like I think I didn't have my bikes too. I think I had my Aqua's infiltrate, turn it on, and just like yeah, then you just sit pretty on that. So
yeah,
it's fine. I mean, it's good little strategy to it because you kind of tell yourself like, okay, do I let my opponent have an extra point every round, specifically after the second round, or do I try to like dive if I have the capacity to do it? You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Very
So
interesting.
moving on. I
Wait,
don't think I
did Jose have anything to add about that?
yeah, Jose.
Oh, no, no, no. I didn't. I went into the Bakersfield with the clear objective of I have no reps in free play with any of these things. I brought the classic, recover the research, close the pocket. So whenever one of these new things popped up, I knew everybody that was playing wanted to play the new stuff, so they were gonna make sub-optimal vetoes to play the new stuff. So I was
Hmm.
vetoing out of it on purpose to make them burn their extra turns. So the only
That's
thing
so
I
evil.
played, the only thing I really played new that weekend was or that Saturday was we'll get there, payload and retrieve the data.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I unfortunately have got no experience on failed negotiations. I try to play it, but I think my opponent banned it out of it. But I think it was
Uh,
Rob too, so blame Rob for us not getting
This
that
is a
experience.
terrible, terrible secondary. It's
Well, let me read it. So the
yeah.
setup is place an exchange, which is a POI, in the center of the battlefield, even if there's already an objective token there. Then starting with the blue player, each player chooses one of their core or special force trooper units. Each chosen unit gains an allied prisoner asset token. Scoring. Starting in the second round during the end phase, players score 1 VIP for each unit they control holding one or more prisoners that is within one of the exchange, which is the POI in the middle.
full range one, by the way, not half range.
Correct.
Yeah.
Special rules. A unit that has one or more prisoner increases its courage by 1. At the start of the first activation phase, units that are holding one or more prisoners gain incognito until the end of the round. Additionally, each core and special forces trooper unit gains the claim prisoner.
It's the
Uh,
worst hostage negotiation.
Oh, it looks so fun.
it does look
Hostage
It's
is my
fun.
favorite
Like
game.
well, the
like
thing
like
is,
especially. Go ahead.
the thing that you're missing about this whole, which makes it worse, is you're not running away. You kind of have to sit there. And the one thing that made hostage so freaking epic was the Jedi shenanigans, and Jedis can't even sniff the prisoner.
Well, I think this is great for two reasons. One, I do like that you have to go to the middle. You kind of have to be in the middle of the battlefield. You
Of
get
course
shot
you
up.
do.
That seems fine. Second, imagine giving Cassian incognito. Like that's
Oh
so
no. Okay, I
huge.
hate this game mode now.
Yeah, like
What
any core or special units that's pack full hitting, you just give them incognito and just throw them down the field. What are they gonna do?
courage 4, incognito 5 super squad.
That's what I'm saying. Like this
Yeah.
to me, I'm looking at the incognito keyword more than anything. It's just like I'm gonna give this unit double move and then standby. Come at me, bro. Right?
Yeah.
I don't lose incognito until you're in range one of me or until I shoot at you. So this is huge for those that are heavy on the core or special forces train. You know?
Yeah. I
Hmm,
wonder
you
I
could
wonder if they
sacrifice a
should have
unit.
given this or given the wording the same wording that Black Ops has, where it's like it's got to be 6 or fewer miniatures, because
So
Well, it
that
doesn't.
feels bad.
Yeah, it doesn't. So super squads that, like I said, Cassie would be a good contender. I mean, hell,
Yeah,
Dallin, you could give this to BXs. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
And then you'll be within range of charging them. Like, oh, this,
this
Oh,
is
yeah,
thank you for
this
the
yeah,
idea. That's
yeah.
this
That's
so
what
fun.
that's what I'm saying. There's so
this
much.
card
I'm gonna have Geo's super squad with incognito. Good luck.
Yeah,
this card shows how scared they were of recreating classic hostage. Because I don't see a reason with the super squads and with all the amount of bullshit you can tie these things to. Like, they didn't want Jedi's to do what, like, they didn't want Vader kidnapping hostages.
Well, yeah, because that
Like,
wasn't unfortunately, even those that was cool to do, it wasn't fun for people, right? It was one of those
and
yeah.
getting
things.
blasted by an incognito super Cassian or super roided out super
Ag-
fives is
Again,
fun? Really?
again.
Well,
th-
I
we're go ahead.
yeah, but
No, I was just gonna say we're arguing tomato tomato here. Like I'm not saying that an incognito Cassian is gonna be super fun and feel very good. I'm just saying it's something you could do. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
And
Well,
doing it with a force user was something you could do.
Sure,
you
sure.
can't.
Safer now. So hold on, sorry, down. It's safer now to have Vader and Jedi's Sith Force users, it's safer now to have Force users involved in a tactic like this because super squads exist now that can blow those things up.
Sure.
Before the main issue was how's my 5-man Z6 clone unit gonna deal with the Vader? How is my 6-man rebel unit gonna deal with the Vader? That was a classic problem. But now, if we're both incognito, we're both in that fighting range. Well, good luck. Your lightsaber ain't doing shit into a super squad, and that super squad more times than not is probably gonna put you in the dirt.
One thing I
Yeah.
would like to see. Sorry, Dallin, you haven't said anything. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, well, but I think the whole reason why this is designed the way it is because they're doing the reverse of what frustrated people about hostage exchange, and that was, okay, I run away as fast as I can, and then I'm gonna hide behind this building for the remaining 5 turns.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
This one you have to fight, right? In the middle to
yeah,
get the points. What's nice is I would like to see this on a prepare position unit, specifically an Empire one with Tarkin and Thrawn. You can effectively get off 3 attacks, and they can't attack you until you attack them first.
no, because when you pop an attack with incognito, you lose your incognito token.
Yeah.
Sure, but I mean you can prepare position, hold Thrawn, or not hold Thrawn, hold Tarkin, and
I see.
then you know what I mean? Like that's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking. It's just like you could
you
get
just
three
wait and
shots
wait
off.
and wait, and they can't shoot you anyway, so you're just standing in the open, and then
hmm
you move up and blast three
Yeah,
times. Yeah,
yeah,
I get
like
what you're saying.
but anyways, yeah. Moving
Seems
on.
fun.
Yeah,
Looks
I'm
exciting. I
excited to
think
run it.
I want to try it with ISFs because they have infiltrate, so you could
Yeah,
just immediately show up at the point. What I really want to see is it be played on breakthrough because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of the only objectives that doesn't have a middle. Like you're not fighting in the middle to begin with.
hmm
So I want to see. I'm curious how that it would work with the main and the side.
Oh, yeah, because you would have to go down the middle still. Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, I don't think it would be good for ISF only because the fact that you infiltrate in, and usually when you infiltrate, you want to shoot at something, so you would lose your incognito immediately.
Well, yeah. You just hold ISFs, but I
But
get
if
what
you
you mean.
yeah, if you do
Then
hold
you're not taking
ISF
advantage of
incognito,
incognito.
yeah, yeah. So it's it's interesting.
So
It seems like good gameplay.
So, okay, my other question, sorry, I know we're spending too long on a
No,
negotiation.
no, go for it, dude.
My other question is, so okay, so it says just for round one you have incognito. But
Hmm.
let's say you don't pop a shot at somebody, right? Do you don't lose your incognito token until, because of how incognito rules work, you don't lose it until you either pop a shot or declare that you're taking it off.
This card says on the last sentence incognito until the end of the round. So once the round one
Okay,
ends, it's
but
gone.
that my
That's what it
question
said.
is, do you keep the incognito token or just go away because you lost the keyword?
I think it goes away at the end of the round.
It goes away
Yeah,
because
yeah.
yeah, until the end of the
Because you wouldn't
round.
have incognito.
Gotcha.
So
It's the same thing as like old hostage, where it's like you couldn't interact. Like as a defender, you didn't have to worry about getting
You
messed
can't.
with until
Yeah,
the
you
end of the
can't.
first round.
Yeah, it was, well, and then on top of that, like you couldn't even get force pushed.
And you're also not being slowed but down, kind of like as old hostage did.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that is. Well, I didn't even think about that. That's very true. Yeah, cool.
Because
All right, let's.
can you give? This just got me thinking. Like Garrison during choose one of your core units without protection. You can literally try to. I could see this being useful now, the Garrison advantage, because you can give the Cassian prepare position with incognito.
Yeah,
Like,
and then you guidance him with Lando. Oh,
yeah, yeah.
S tier
There's
Lando, see that?
that's the
Lando
point.
is here.
Hey, hold on. Again, side note: if he's S tier, you guys should be running him, but you're not. I'm gonna leave it there.
I don't even.
Zach
That's
is
what I want.
Zach is doing God's work.
Uh, the next one, the last one for the secondaries is retrieve the data. Place a data core asset token in the center of the battlefield, even if there is already an objective token there. Then, starting with the blue player, each player places 2 data cores in the contested territory, not within 2 of each edge of the battlefield, and not within 1 of another data core. Starting in the second round, during each inflace, players score 1 VIP for each data core they are securing that has 2 or more suppression tokens. After scoring 2 VIPs, if a player is securing a data core with 2 or more suppression tokens, remove the data core from the battlefield. Special rules. Each unit gains action data recovery. Place 1 suppression token on a data core this unit is contesting. Jose,
I
or
I
have you got
I
experience?
did play this and I hate this interaction. One, because you're losing actions to you're wasting actions to put suppression on the card
Mm,
or put suppression on the asset. And the securing part of it kind of bothers me. I don't like that aspect of it because uh if you were to put two data for some odd reason able to get two suppression on it and then you just get one unit blown off and then you lose the secure, you wasted your actions and they collected the reward. I hate that. I would love to have
No,
seen
that's
it been
awesome.
one. I would love to have seen it one. It's just a feels bad. Um, I would now. Granted, it didn't happen to me at all. It was just in the back of my mind the whole time. Um, because think about it, you got three data cores. You're losing anywhere between three to six actions in an already tight action game with units that are dying really fast. Um, I would rather have liked to see this be the minute it hits two suppression, you just remove it and score. And I know people are gonna be like, well, that's super easy. Like I could have did it with two walkers. Walk up, put a suppression, walk up, put a suppression, and it's mine. But I think a counterpoint what they could have did, and maybe it's because they didn't want it to be too thinky, but you could have also done it like moisture evaporators where you could repair and damage. This way there's a little bit give and take to it, not just, hey, I did all the work and now you're gonna burst of speed, one shot me and push me away and then pick up my core. Like I don't like the interaction of this card like at all.
I,
You're not gonna like it until you do it to someone, and then you're gonna be like, "That was awesome."
yeah, like I'm with Dallin on that. I think that is awesome that when you place these data cords, you got to be mindful of your opponent from diving these and just shutting you down. And in fact, I have experience on this because I lied. My game with Rob
I
was
lied.
was
Surprising.
was actually retrieve the data and not the align the relay, which I thought it was because I kind of played it similar in the sense that we were playing contact. So I literally just infiltrated and my stabs double moved in, and just turned them on turn one. So if I could have scored turn one, I would have. But since they scored second turn, like they're fine. And then once you score them, the only thing I don't like is once you score them, they're removed. So I feel like retrieve the data is going to be good for units that can infiltrate, if units that
Scout.
prepare positions, scout,
Yeah,
speeder keyword, like they just go in, turn that first thing they do is they turn this thing on, forget about it, and then it scores second round, and that's it. Like your opponent is probably going to want to think about diving to stop that because you do have to secure it. Um, and yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah,
This was
I misplayed it because I had two ATRTs that could scout, move up, tag it, scout, move up, tag it, and it's two armored units sitting on it. Like, do you really want to contest those big chickens?
yeah.
So,
Ex-
and what I should have did was I tried to spread them out because we were playing payload, so I tried to do a one to one, you know what I mean? But what I should have did was I actually should have locked up, picked a side, and I should have did the chickens first turn tap tap claim, rotate the chickens, and go to the next one tap tap claim, and then go from there. So it was a misplay on my part, but like I said, it's just the interaction. But go ahead, Dallin.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say if you really want to slow down the game, if you want to make sure you get to turn five, then you need to include this in your deck because you're scoring the max you can get is from this whole card is 4 points.
Uh, five, right?
One in the
So,
middle and two per
Because
player.
you
Five.
put one
oh,
in the middle.
is there one in the middle?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
one
Yeah.
in the
okay.
middle. Yeah. So
Then
so
the max you get is five.
yeah, and this one I could see you actually fighting for the middle one, right?
Oh no, hold on.
Unlike
They said
align
that I
the
couldn't
relay, you don't
understand.
really fight for that one. But
Yeah, no, it is 5. It's
Yeah.
5 because it's one in the middle and then 2 each.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so like the only thing lower scoring than this is mark targets,
Hmm. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mark
Yeah.
targets is
Yeah.
4,
Cause
2 and
yep.
2.
Yeah, because 2 and 2, yeah. Yeah.
No,
So
I think mark targets is 8, right? I choose 2 of yours, you choose 2 of mine, then I
No, but
choose
you
2
can
of you.
well,
score
you
the
can't score more than
you can only
4
score
points.
4.
Yeah.
You kill the 2 I mark and the 2 you mark. That's 4 points
Oh, you guys are talking about
for you. Like in terms of
sw sweep and
scoring,
clear?
Sweep and clear is 5.
5.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's the bingo card 1 1 1 2.
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, uh, I I I have fun with it, but
Yeah.
again, it's interesting. It's definitely
It's not
for,
going to be. It's not going to be fun when you're looking down a vehicle list
but it
like
does
JR
give
is
that,
planning on doing.
it does give that objective to
Yeah,
make you have another objective outside of the main objective, right? Just like
Yeah.
I could go and shut this down, and my opponent can't, because you're right, Jose. They're gonna be spending actions securing it, so they got to do 4 actions if they want to get both those 2 points, two for one, two for another, like,
and then fight in the middle.
and then fight in the middle, right? So you could be cheeky and be like, if you had a good dive list, like I can go and contest this, and they won't be able to score it, and they'll just screw up their plans, right?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, because it's like I said with like my use of the medium sized base on the chickens, your use of the medium base and the speeders. Realistically, like I said, hindsight 2020, this is actually really good for the list that I brought, and because I could make it to my back ones, score them because he would never have the range to come at me and actually to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because the my vehicles weren't getting slowed down by area terrain. So, like I said, hindsight, like this is actually good for vehicles, good for this is actually good for any vehicles technically, because you could get cheeky with it and you can do like a double AAT or double saber and just plant it between both and then just tap 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 tap, and you really don't want to come down that firing line anyways, and then the big large base vehicles could then speed off to like across map to theirs and jump on theirs if they're not paying attention. So like I said, it's good for vehicles. My gripe is just like there's no tug of war per se. It's more along lines of like, oh, you put 2 on it. Can I sneak over there and snipe it? Like,
Mm-hmm.
yes, you probably can, you dick.
Yeah. I mean, all I'm gonna say is to wrap that up is close enough. Welcome back, sabotage the moisture evaporators.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Moving on, we got our new main objectives. The first one we're going to go over is called Cauldron. Place 6 waypoint POIs as shown on the Cauldron map below. And it's weird. It's kind of like you have 2 on your side, 2 on your opponent's side, and 2 in the middle, but they're
It's like
not
an
in the
egg.
middle. Yeah. Like a big X, like you said.
Yeah.
Starting in the second round, during each end phase, players score 1 VIP for each waypoint they secured in allied territory, and 1 for each waypoint they secure in contested territory that is within 2 of another waypoint they are securing. Additionally, players score 1 VIP if they are securing both waypoints in the contested territory. Special rule. During the end phase, units contesting a waypoint remove 1 fewer suppression token during the remove token step. Now, before you guys ask, the ones in your deployment are always considered ally. They are
Okay.
not considered contested. Me and Rob had that question. We verified it on the forums. So
Ugh.
the only contested one they're talking about are the ones that are in the middle.
In the
Would it
middle.
fucking kill them to pull them back half range, then just put them
That might,
fully
oh
in?
no, because this way your opponent has the opportunity to contest it, like to dive it. Whereas if it's all the way in, then it's kind of like, well, who's gonna dive that far? You know what I mean?
Speed 3 units can do it.
Well, not
Speeder
everyone's
units
speed
can
3
do
units.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
not
Correct.
everyone's speed 3 units are good. Only separatists.
yeah. Um, have you guys played on this?
No,
No.
I voted out of vetoed
So
out of it.
I played on it. I like this, and I like it only because this one is a good objective for gun lines. Like you want to be
Cool.
sitting on your territory, your POI ones, and then whatever units you have make a move for the middle. And I played this against Rob actually in one of our practice games. he did just that. He just sat on his POIs, shot me from afar, and then sent out a couple units for the middle ones to contest. Whereas I was kind of playing a more diveless, like I had to dive, and I actually conceded this game because I dived all my stuff forward to contest his stuff, and I forgot to leave a guy at home on a POI. So I was just like, oh well, you won this game. I messed that up. But yeah, this one I like
Yeah,
it.
so you have to contest your own
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. That's
You
why it's
didn't have
perfect.
B1s back there chilling?
I was. This is the second objective one I was trying to go to, and totally forgot that I have to leave someone there to contest it. Um,
Yeah. Huh.
yeah. So it's
This
perfect
is
for
a
gun
this
lines.
is a
Like
gun line. Yeah. I didn't
gun
even
lines, rejoice. Here's your objective right here.
Cool.
That
one of
and
Quick
bunker
two.
assault.
question. Quick
Yeah.
question.
Recover the research. I would count.
Yeah.
The range between so looking at the picture just for you guys because I can't point like an idiot.
Hmm.
So the two POIs on the back red line, it is impossible for you to put a unit between the like the back red line and the middle center ones, like place a unit directly in the
I
middle and
would.
have half range to both, or you
I
need a
would
super
say
squad.
if you had a vehicle like an AA5,
But you can't do it with a regular squad. You would need a super squad because then you can cohesion.
yes, you could do it with the super squad. Yes,
But you
yeah,
can't do it with the
absolutely.
standard squad. You don't have the
No,
range to do that.
maybe you. No. You know what? What am I saying? You can't even do it with the super squad because the unit leader is the one that has to be in half range
Oh,
for
okay.
these
So
things.
that's what I was
Yeah,
wondering if it
yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
in general
So,
just to get. Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm done.
so
Yeah.
You're good.
AA5s, anything with a oval base, I could see having a good.
AATs, no, not big enough.
Maybe I think AATs probably would fit.
That would be
Um,
fucking
Wait, wait,
boss.
wait.
Just plant two
yeah.
AATs right there. Boom,
Hmm.
boom, boom,
Here's a
boom, boom,
real
boom, boom, boom,
question.
boom.
You think Bad Batch can contest both of these? Rebel Bad Batch.
Oh, with Omega.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's not even a full half range between each of them. Like you just
Yeah.
go smack in the middle, and I think you'll have range one of each of them.
Is that a
Which is
waste of Bad Batch though?
No, because
no.
again, it's gun line. You just want to stay on yours, and then when the time is right, you make a move to it, and Bad Batch doesn't have to venture too far
Well, it's
because
also
they have
terrain
range one.
dependent too. So
Sure.
Yeah.
there's that.
Specifically,
Yeah.
the Rebel Bad Batch. Let's make that clear. Rebel Bad
So,
Batch.
question: as a TO building a table with this in mind,
You can't.
what you? I'm just saying, like, are you aiming to like put
No.
like area
No.
blocking terrain in the middle of the diamonds?
Nope. You don't. I think you don't ever think about objectives when you make a table. I think you just make the table and let the objectives land where they need to land.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Um, do you feel since you've played this, Jared?
Mhm.
Well, you're playing Separatists, so you don't even have a good reading on this.
Sure.
But did you feel like the special rule was effective?
Uh. So I think I played on this one time, and you're absolutely right, Dallin. I played Separatist, so I didn't care. Um.
Yeah.
But so I need more practice with it. But I definitely think that if it was a gun line versus another gun line, I think this would matter more, right?
Yeah.
Because yeah, you remove one fewer suppressor tokens during the remove token step. Like if you have one, you can't remove a token. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. Great for prepared
Strict
position
orders,
list too.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Infiltrate.
this kind of brings back the what's the condition where you needed to touch a piece of terrain in order to remove suppression?
Oh
Oh
God, I can't even
man.
remember.
So
Um.
it had the Hoff picture on it. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
It's like environment, hostile environment.
Hostile
There you go.
environment. Yep, there it is. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of brings that back. I know that's
Mhm.
also like if shout out Ewoks. If you play this with Ewoks, special rule means absolutely nothing to you because
Yep.
that's what Ewoks do,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yep. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. All right. Moving on. We have contact. Place 5 listening post POIs as shown on the contact map card. Special rules. Units contesting one or more listening posts have precise one. Scoring. Starting in the second round, during each in phase, players score 1 VIP for each listening post they secured, and an ally or contested territory and 2 VIP for each listening post they secure in enemy territory. Um, Now, to our viewers, there is only one enemy territory POI, and that's the one inside your opponent's deployment zone. So that's the only one you can score 2. All the other ones you're only scoring 1.
Yeah.
Um, Jose, did you get any
So,
practice on this?
oh,
No, no. I like I said, it was Payload was my only one. I played one game of Payload and 2 games of research.
Research.
so
Yeah.
I do want to pull a page out of Jose's book and say that JR and I called this. This is the guy. This is the prepared positions
Y-
infiltrate
Yep.
map.
Yep. Absolutely. And it was phenomenal. I got to play on this against my game against Rob. And so what I like about this one is you're gonna have to fight for at least 3 of them. Either you're guaranteed to fight for the middle one, you're getting your own, and you're eating fire fighting for the one on the right side or the one by your deployment zone on the L shape. Um,
Yeah.
And if you have infiltrating units or prepared position, it makes it perfect because you can bully your opponent off of theirs. That would count for the enemy territory one. And that's exactly what I did with my aquas is just infiltrate in and just fire and just bully Rob. It felt
Aqua's
good.
bully regardless of the map.
Oh, this makes him bully more though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
Bully
Yeah.
yeah, because now they have
harder.
precise one.
Yeah. So yeah, it was I like this one and you're right, Don. This is for prepared positions and infiltrate. If you don't have neither of those keywords, do not take contact.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah.
So okay, wait. Now I need to ask you: do you feel
Mhm.
like you take this if you have Imperial probe droids? Because they do have infiltrate.
No, because they're gonna get shot.
True.
Like,
Terrain dependent.
I mean, yeah, you're right, terrain dependent, but like when you're building a list, you don't know what the tables are. So you gotta think, do you take this? And I mean, I think you take it down if they're not the only infiltrate and prepare position you have in your list,
Yeah.
right? If they're the only ones, I don't think you take this because like you don't want them to be super far away, right?
Sure.
Um, what's nice is like Maul's probe droids can go tap that top one and just sit there, and my opponent has to go and get in incognito range, right?
Incognito.
No,
So,
you have to burn your incognito
well,
to kick
what I'm
the dust.
saying is like you generally don't want to burn it until you know you're safe, and there's ways to do that, right? You just
Sure.
make because your opponent's gonna have to do something, or else they'd be like, okay, well, if I don't do anything, you got to burn it. I don't know. It's weird, but you're right. You do have to burn your incognito, which you get to choose to whenever you want.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
but
on your activation, but yeah, yeah.
yeah. You're right. Yeah, on the activation. So
All right,
all right,
let's get into payload.
yeah. Last
This
one.
was awesome.
Place
Yeah, it's
3
fun.
bomb carts as shown on the payload map card. Starting in the second round, during each end phase, players score 1 VIP for each bomb cart they secure. Then player takes turn placing each bomb cart they secure that is not in enemy territory within half of its current position. Starting with the boot player, each player bomb cart may be placed this way only once per round. After all bomb carts, if any, have been placed, players score 2 VIP for each bomb cart that is within enemy territory. Uh, yeah. So, Dallin, you're first, my man. What do you think of this?
Cool. I feel like this is more fun shifting priorities.
Interesting.
It was very
Mm.
fun. I didn't get a full game because my opponent conceded.
Mm,
Um, but I think it's interesting from how I understood it. Um, Once you get a cart to enemy territory, it stops moving,
yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we did play that right. Yeah.
Mm,
So I originally had set up to where like I had some units on the home side and they were there to defend, and then you kind of push up for a middle, so you kind of make like a triangle push.
mm-hmm.
Um, and then but then my opponent left his deployment side like completely bare. So I just took a stormtrooper squad and ran them to his side objective before he had a chance to run over there,
Mm-hmm.
and they secured it and just pushed it into his side, and
Yeah.
I started scoring 2 points off of it.
Mm,
So from that, I realized like there's a really neat dynamic where you can like do what I was doing, or you can do like a gamble of like I'm gonna try to push his as quick as I can so that I start getting those 2 points as quickly as possible. It's neat. I liked it a lot. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
So, Jose, you got a chance to play on this one, right?
Yeah.
So, what'd you think?
Uh, it's a worse payload, and I only say worse payload
Hmm.
because the winner of this game is Dick. So in Dallin's game, that's like an mm, I don't know the player, but to leave your
He was
home
new.
side.
Don't worry. He was
Yeah,
new.
so then that's just player. Like you're not gonna do that against Rob. You're not gonna do that against Nick. You're not gonna do that against JR. You're not gonna do that against me. Um, this game, when you're playing fundamentally with two good to decent players, just comes down to who folds in the middle first.
Sure.
This game is very, very dictated on who folds in the middle because once you fold in the middle, it doesn't matter about pushing the outside ones because you're gonna have your home one moving automatically, and you're gonna have the full control over the middle, meaning your opponent is gonna be in no man's land on the far other side, struggling to make it back to the middle. Um,
Hmm.
and that dynamic is good, but it forces you into once again my whole gripe with New Legion is just putting you in a position where you don't want to be there, pending your list. Like I played against Remnant and Rob just stacked everything in the middle, and I'm just like, cool. I put my ATRT. I put my one ATRT on the left and one ATRT on the right, trying to just kind of slow down his advance on his side by just pulling units out. Because I was gonna have to break the middle, and if I broke the middle, I was gonna rush to his back one on the back right. But superior firepower in that center point, like let's be real, this ain't Gar of old. I don't get unlimited aims, I don't get unlimited standbys, and Rob just generates free aims, two-time activations on darks. It's just I was never winning that firefight. Um, so the only thing I could do in our game was try to push up as far as I could and relatively try to be safe. But I was gonna either be behind a move going into turn two or fighting for my life into turn two. And it's just like once Rob deleted everything off of that middle, like there was nothing I could do because the way that game panned out, I ended up having the right ATRT, my Jedi Knight, and my full Soka squad moshing in the back, and Rob didn't really even care because he won the middle. And when he won the middle, he then harassed my strong side with a dark and a dark versus a marksman unit and a standard 5-man Z6 clone squad is not going to shoot through that dark, and that dark is just going to hold me up on that end. So this is just comes down to who can break that middle first. Whoever breaks that middle first wins, regardless of what you think.
I
Hmm.
actually disagree with you, but I really like
Of
this.
course you do. Of course
I
you
like
do.
this pay. I like this objective because to me, this one is for lists that run speeder bikes or dive lists, right? Because I think this objective has the potential of ending a game at the end of round two consistently. And how I think you do that is the one on your enemy side. If you can dive that and get that to go into your enemy territory, and you get score two VIP, I feel like a lot of people will concede because that's the point you want to hopefully hold and get it going. Because to get it to your enemy's territory, the one that's closest to them is just one move. The one in the middle is two move, and the one on your side it takes three move to get into the other side. So you could just snipe that one, get it over it into their deployment, and you're already scoring your two VIPs indefinitely for the rest of the game, right?
Yeah.
Um, then the middle, you're right. You do want to fight for the middle, but you asshole. You also want to hold.
Yeah, yeah, asshole.
You also want to hold yours for them not to do the same thing that I just suggest you do. Which I think
Which
is
is
an
what I
interesting.
said.
I know that's what you said, but I'm just saying like I think that's interesting gameplay because you have three strategies here. Either you hold yours and move it three times, and then have some units for the middle one, because then that plays the back and forth game. Or you hold yours, go snipe theirs, and then converge in the middle. Or you try to snipe theirs, and then you go the middle and have a little bit troops on yours, right? So it really splits up the army to do different things depending on what those units are, um, which I think is awesome. Gun lines, though, I don't think it favors them because it's just like what they're gonna do is they're gonna make sure theirs is secured and then cover the middle. Like they're not even gonna go for their opponents because gun lines don't want to move that much.
Yeah. Well, that's what.
I don't think
Okay.
you need to go for the opponents. Like,
What? Well,
It
what?
takes them 3 turns.
yeah, you
Yeah.
just sit there on that
No, no,
back
no, 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 no,
line, and
no.
if you're marching
What,
forward, I'm just gonna keep shooting you.
when I say the go for their opponents, I'm talking about the one where it just takes one move to go into their deployment zone. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, no,
I don't
but,
think
but
you're getting
they're
that.
gonna start pushing theirs. But
I mean, sure, right? But
I think this one is good for gun lines personally.
Yeah,
I think no, sure, I could see it being like I could see it being good for gun
because
lines,
you can lock out.
but at the same
Because
time, like if you can, because like if you're gonna commit your whole army to the one that takes 3 times to move into the other side, then your opponent has a better chance of moving the middle to the other side, right?
no, you
Yeah,
play in the middle. You play in the
but
you so looking at the picture,
Mhm.
you play right between you like so my
you play
case,
in between the two,
marksman.
your home
Yeah,
plate.
Right.
my case was two marksmen and ATRTs on that back close one,
Mhm.
and then the rest of your army plays between the center and your home
How
one.
how many did you have again on your on
Uh,
yours?
when I did mine, I only did two.
Okay,
It's once
now
again, it's a hindsight thing. Like if I was to
sure.
replay this again, it would be two marksmen dug in
Mm.
on that back point, front loaded with two ATRTs providing line of sight blocking. The other thing is, um, I don't know how I don't remember if this works this way. I'm assuming it does. You can wall off that movement of that thing, right? Because like if I have
Yeah,
a
you
if
can.
I have two, and once again, Jared's gonna say this is you setting up yourself to win. But in my defense, based on what I'm thinking, this is how I would play that anyways. I would just sit two AATs side to side right up against the point, making it to where the only way you can move it is to the left or right, and then have those AATs shooting into the middle, to try to break the middle open. Because I think if your ability to block your home one completely stifles an opponent blitzing that back one at the same time.
Well,
Because if they can't move it, there's no need to blitz it. You
so
just
you're
take the
you're
fight to the
you're you're
middle.
thinking of like having someone there, but I'm talking about activations. Because if in your scenario, I'm assuming you have it just an AA5 on yours.
No, no, it's AAT.
AAT, yeah.
Oh, an AAT.
He's saying like you put double AAT, like,
And you
ah,
can't move it into the point.
yeah,
Because
You so
the range
so
one would overlap the AAT, and you can't do that.
oh, you're talking about having two AATs in the back,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm saying
but
He's saying like, yeah,
I run
yeah,
two
yeah, yeah.
AATs
But
all the
that's
time.
good for your opponent. So you have two AATs that are now on the other side of the map. That the second one from stopping this POI getting into deployment zone is not going to be shooting into the middle. It's not going to have the range to it.
Range
You're not,
four, really?
yeah,
Because that's
you're not going to have the range because again, your opponent could be on the other end on the opposite side of the middle, right? So
yeah. So, but
if you
that's
no,
what I'm
count the
saying.
but
squares,
okay, we're getting into super hypotheticals here, but
sure.
Yeah,
AATs have a 360 arc.
yeah.
So
Like
if
that.
you look at it, there's three blocks in the middle between the middle and then yours, right? So assuming that what if I understand correctly, Jose is saying that you put two AATs at the back, so the one on the very far left is going to be what 3.5 from the POI, and literally you could just go on the outside of the other one, and it'd be barely 4, right?
Sure.
I
Um,
Yeah.
think you can
that,
set those
No.
AATs in a way where you can't move that half range anywhere but left and right. What I'm saying is, even if those AATs are sitting there blocking you from getting that point and making us, and you're on the right side of the center, that is fine because I'm already fighting for that center. So if we turn the map horizontally and are fighting for a tug of war in that center, that's fine because we're going to be fighting for that to break the middle open, and I'm denying you scoring 2 points consistently.
Yeah.
So if you're not scoring those 2 points consistently, that AAT to me is worth its weight and value in point denial alone. I can live with the battle in the middle, is what I'm saying. If you're not going to cross that center line to get into range of the AATs, then I know that you're going to stay on that far right, and I'm going to fight you from the far left, and whatever happens in the middle happens.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
going to be work consistently. I understand what you're saying, but again, you're right.
Map dependent, terrain dependent.
it is going to be terrain dependent, and it's going to be, then you got your second objective you have to do, right? There's a lot of scenarios where I understand. Again, I know you like to give your scenarios where you're going to win, but that is a strategy that can be done. But I don't think it's going to be that effective.
Yeah. Well,
Please don't let an Obi-Wan protector moment happen to you at LVO, JR.
I don't know. For me, I put what did I put? I put a probe droid, a scout, a storm T-21, a death trooper, and then Tarkin and Vader on the home point. And then
Yeah,
I
you
put
just make it as untantalizing as possible,
yeah, and
and
then
you
I
force the
put
fight in the middle.
exactly, and then I put Thrawn and everybody else starting to just push up the middle,
Mm.
and then Vader was kind of more towards the middle, but like still near the home point. So then Vader could choose to rotate to the middle point if he had backed off from that home objective. So I don't know. Like I said, I think it encourages a lot of different. Like it's very universal in how you want to play Halo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like you definitely don't want to split up your army three ways, right? So you're definitely going to
No.
want to take it at least two of these. And I think the most efficient and easier way to do it is if you could dive your opponents.
Yeah.
And so one of the sides is going to give, and I think you want to heavily put more units on your side. But yeah,
Especially if you have 8 speeder bike esque units to go
See, that
rush.
I can see being an
well,
issue.
that's what I'm saying. Like I could jam those all down that
And,
side. So
and
you got
that's
to,
you
you
giving
have to
yourself a
put,
winning scenario,
you have,
sir.
I did it. I did it in my game with
I know, but I'm saying like
what I'm
the same way I explained the AAT thing, like
The,
that's you giving
what
you a
what
winning
what
scenario,
well,
ramming eight
okay,
bikes down,
first what my
giving
statement
you a
was
winning scenario.
is I think dive lists are going to be good because you're gonna have to be consistently moving with these things, and dive lists want to be moving with these things,
yeah.
right?
Like I
um
also think snow troopers are really good at this.
oh,
I
100%.
hope the meta's just back to impact because I fucking hate the thought of fucking those armored
It is
TSM
impact.
fucking
It's
assholes.
already
It's
in
been,
impact.
yeah,
We're
it's
in
been
major impact.
it's been impact
Not
even before it became impact when Aquas came out.
Yeah.
I've not fought against a lot of impacts in my games. Maybe it's just me.
uh
Maybe it's my
When was the
sample
last time you
sizes.
played?
Bakersfield, I didn't really face any impact. And I had
Oh,
chickens. The only impact list I played was Rob.
well, chickens don't count. They're armor
Armor
twos.
2 on a red save? Get out of here.
Oh, I guess they're red saves. Whatever.
And
uh,
I and hold on, sorry. JR is right because I had RPSs and the chickens, so I did bring some impact, but that was literally only because I knew JR was playing Grievous. I'm like, if this motherfucker rushes me, he dies now.
I'm gonna be ready.
And if he's not rushing me, I'm gonna try to plink fucking those dickhead aquas.
yeah, it's gonna be. I like Payload. I think Payload was fun.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
good. It's good. It just I feel like it's just whoever breaks that middle.
sure,
Yeah.
and you're
And
not
it
wrong.
sucks because the
I do
map,
think you're
it's gonna
right.
be
It is gonna
center
be
terrain
terrain
dependent. It's
dependent.
gonna be if that
Uh,
shit's on a building and you have geos, oh fuck,
mm,
I'm just conceding right there.
yeah, I think you're right. I think if you're most likely gonna be consistently fighting for the middle, but if your opponent is able to snipe that other one, your home one, I think that's gonna end the game right then and there, right? Like that's the
Yeah.
easiest way to consistently to get someone to concede, in my opinion, for that objective.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on. That's the end of those objectives. We got Adepticon, boys. So, just like you guys had said, points are going to happen in April. So we're not going to go do any guesses for any points reductions or anything. I think we're solely going to see some reveals. So I want to give me give me your, if you can, 5 predictions, and then whoever wins, got the most predictions right, will be the Legion Lads Oracle for the year. So, who wants to go first? Jose, Dallin, you guys got it on top of your head?
Dallin, because I think me and Dallin probably
Me?
have the same one.
Okay.
I can
We
What?
go
probably
first
have
Well,
the
if you
same
want me
one.
to.
wait. Are we guessing for new releases that we don't know, or just general like Adepticon games?
Well, you can also choose like stat reveals, like Savage Press, whatever they've shown that we haven't seen, like Ghost Crew, like they showed the models, but we haven't seen with their stats. Like, do you think we're gonna see that? Like, what do you think we're gonna see at
That
Adepticon?
that feels like gaming the system to me because then I just say, okay, we're getting mud troopers, and then we're getting
No,
No,
stat
no, 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 no,
reveal.
no, no.
Stats.
The stats for
Like
them.
Well, I
what
know
they are
that's what
gonna
I'm
do.
saying is
Yeah.
we
We
get
don't know
mud
what mud
trooper
troopers do.
stats, we
Mhm.
get wet weather stormtrooper stats, we get guerrilla warfare trooper stats, we see what Mace Windu's command cards do, and
Mhm.
then we see Kiadi Mundi and the other lady, whatever her name
Yeah,
was,
yeah. Do you
and
think
then
that?
boom, I win by default.
Sure. If that's what you want to go with, I mean,
I mean,
that
yeah,
could possibility be. But I
He
mean,
doesn't want to
yeah,
go with
at,
but
at
I
that.
want to
last,
actually like put out some guesses
well,
about
yeah,
other
that's. I'm not
new
trying to.
releases.
This
All
isn't
right.
competitive. You get nothing
Oh,
if
it's
you're the
competitive
oracle.
me.
It's just
I
bragging
am the or
rights.
I'm the arbiter of truth, okay? I no,
Fair,
okay.
fair, fair, fair.
So I think Gungans are going to be an inevitability. I
With or
I'm
without the Qui-Gon.
oh
That's the
Hey,
hard
hey,
one.
hold on, Dallin. Before you answer that question, when you're giving these guesses, I want you to go back to when you were like 10 years old and you had a dream. Start dreaming, man. Put it into the universe.
Ah,
Put it
I
there.
when I was 10 years old, I thought The Phantom Menace was the worst movie ever.
Okay,
So
you know what? You're right. You're right. That's the wrong direction. Horrible. Man, I'm glad you grow up.
yeah, a little bit. All right. So Qui-Gon. Yeah, I could see Qui-Gon, but he's got to just be in Gungans. Like you can't take him outside of Gungans.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
yeah, I'm a
Look at
fan
that.
of
Look at
that.
that. That 10-year-old's just killing dreams. That's what he's doing.
Like, well, because otherwise, like Qui-Gon's running around. I don't already like the fact that Darth Maul can run around with battle droids, but
Sure.
Qui-Gon running around with clone troopers would make my blood boil. I would be so mad.
What? Oh, I would love
It'd
that.
be so because it's like what 10 years. Attack the Clones is 10 years after Phantom Menace.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, so like I don't know. Qui Gon's body has already been turned to ash. Like
Ahsoka never fought with the Rebel Troopers. Din never fought with the Rebel Troopers or the
yeah,
Empire.
yeah. No, he.
Uh, 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 I
I
mean,
guess,
you
but
know, there.
that's more of a plausibility. And actually, no, that's not entirely true now because Mandalorian movie, he's fighting with the rebels.
I mean, but when they made the character, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Bad
already.
Batch,
Yeah,
you know,
Bad Batch is weird with Luke, like Jedi Knight Luke
sure,
Skywalker. So I
sure.
guess there's a little bit
I,
of a
I,
leeway.
I feel
Bad
like you
Batch
have
and
to,
Rebels
right?
was a gimme because Rebels needed something.
I mean, Wookiees with the clone troopers, like literally Wookiees with the rebels. We never saw Wookiees other than Chewie
Yeah, we
fight with the
do.
rebels. Oh, we did
Yeah, yeah, in
in the Christmas
Fallen
special.
Order. In Fallen Order, no, in Fallen Order and in Star Wars Rebels, they like there's a few episodes of Star Wars Rebels where there's like a Wookiee resistance. That's the whole.
Uh,
Actually, that's the entire reason why Wookiee warriors came to Rebels is
oh, really?
because of those episodes. Yeah, it's
Oh,
also
wow.
the same episodes where the Ozatuk gunship showed up, which is a very notorious X-wing miniature
Ah,
because it
okay.
used to be extremely oppressive. The Wookiee gunship.
Okay, well, all right. So back to
Sorry.
your
Anyways,
guesses. No, you're
okay.
good. You're
So,
good.
all right.
But
So,
remember, dream
Gungans.
big.
Yeah. Well, if I'm dreaming big, I want Grand Inquisitor. Please give me Grand Inquisitor.
Yes, a
I
hundred
want Grand
percent.
Inquisitor so
I'm with
bad.
you, Dallin. I'm with you. Give me all
Um,
13 Inquisitors right now.
I yeah. I want I want Andor related content. That's it. Dedra.
Hmm.
I want. Well, I don't think we're gonna get any more Imperial commanders for a minute after High Command. I think they're gonna take a
Yeah,
break from
yeah.
Imperial commanders.
What if they did like
But
a?
I want Imperial armor. That's I want like the troop transport. I want the ATDP.
Mhm.
I want. Apparently, the Empire used ATRTs, which like I don't know. No thanks.
Yeah, yeah,
I just I just want I want them to flesh out Empire more, which sounds weird because
yeah. Cause I was,
there's a lot of Empire units, but
yeah.
it doesn't feel fleshed out. It doesn't feel
Mhm.
like I have a specific way of how I'm building an Empire list. It's just I threw together a bunch of stormtroopers and
A bunch of
hodgepodge it all
dudes.
together. Yeah, Rebel lists at least feel that way for a reason. Like they feel meshed together, but that's because the rebels are a bunch of ragtag people all grouped together, anyways. So I don't know. I want Saw Gerrera. That's another one. That's another guess. I'll add that. Okay, so we
Okay.
got Gungans, Grand Inquisitor, Saw Gerrera, um, Django, and oh, here's my wild one. I want Embo for Galactic Republic, and he was in the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer, so
He looks
he's
so dope,
he's
dude.
Wait,
kicking.
which one's the Imbo again?
He's the
He's
guy
like
with
the dude with the
the
China
hat.
hat.
Yeah, with the big hat, and he like
Oh, the
checks.
He's like a samurai
Yeah, the
guy,
bounty
the
bounty
hunter.
bounty hunter.
hunter.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
He's got a
Oh,
crossbow.
he's in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's in the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
he
I gotta
catches
watch that.
Mando.
I haven't watched the trailer yet. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, he catches Mando slipping.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah, I'm excited for
yeah.
that.
He's
Yeah,
so cool, and he's got a
yeah,
dog.
yeah, dude. That'd be sick. Partner, man. Get your
Yeah,
bestie out there.
Counterpart, you get a puppy on the field.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so sick.
We're already shooting children when I mean, might as well.
Hey, people draw the line at dogs, though. Okay, that's how.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then John
Uh,
Wick your puppy.
all right, Jose. What about you, my man?
Gungans for sure. Not and with the Qui-Gon. With the Qui-Gon. Hopeful thinking. I'm hoping we get Padawan Obi as like a counterpart.
Yeah.
Um I wanna see I've been after this for a while. Maybe I think you'll remember, but a lot of people probably are like, nah, he hasn't said that. I want the sniping droidekas from the show.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Just another kind of cool little speed 3 turret option. For
I think separatists have enough of that, but
No, we need more.
no, it would just be it'd be a more mobile spider tank or
sure,
spider
sure, sure,
droid.
sure.
For my long, I don't really have five. I I think we're gonna see the Speed Demon Battle Force, which is the TSMU Grievous four
Mhm,
bikes.
mhm.
We're gonna see that for sure.
Forgot
We're
about
with
that.
Yeah, because they announced it last Adepticon and it just never showed up.
Yep.
I think we're gonna get a Weequay Battle Force reveal because now the pirates are gonna be out, the boats are gonna be out, and then my fifth one.
That's it. That's five right there.
No, I didn't. Qui-Gon's part of the Battle Force.
I know. You said Qui-Gon, which is
Yeah, and the Battle Force. Sorry, I meant that
and
Battle
then
Force.
yeah, and then you said oh man, we're gonna have to replay the tape because you said five because I was counting them.
Well, I'm doing
Uh,
one more. Screw you. First Order and Resistance
oh
as a
yeah,
Yes!
surprise.
Oh my
yes, yes.
gosh, I would sell my entire Legion collection for First Order stuff.
I love that you love that. And like those
It,
two
it,
factions. I love that you love that. That's it.
well,
They're
I was
great.
so fanatically devoted to First Order and X-Wing. I don't know if podcast listeners know this, but I loved First Order and X-Wing. Like my entire personality was just being the First Order player. And so I, if they come to Legion, I gotta pick up the mantle.
That'd be.
It's like the Green Goblin mask.
I'm gonna laugh if the first order actually gets like a first order keyword for troopers and Empire and Rebels don't. Like Resistance gets the same treatment. That'd be
Like
hilarious.
it just says First Order Stormtrooper, like it's its
Yeah.
own keyword.
Or
It doesn't
resistant
do
troopers.
anything.
Yeah.
It's like Wookiee troopers. It doesn't do anything, but it's cool.
All right. My guess is okay. First, since they mentioned that they're gonna concentrate more on sub factions, I do think we're gonna see Gungans. and I think we're gonna see more battle forces announced. Like we got the
Yeah.
Speed Demon Bike, Weequays, Gungans. Like I think we're gonna see more emphasis on more reveals for its own thing. Like I'd be surprised if they showed. I wouldn't be surprised if they showed Jabba the Hutt and his cronies. You know.
Oh wow, I didn't even think about that, but yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where they're kind of hinting that that's the direction they're going to be going in with the sub factions. So more battle forces. And when I say that, I mean like more like um, Shadow Collective, right? They can only be played in battle force and not out in any other faction. So
sure.
then I think we're going to see stats. Maybe we'll see stats for Savage Press. Maybe we'll see stats for Admiral Trench. Um, like I think that's going to be revealed as well. I also am hoping that we're gonna see Night Sisters. That's my hope. Like,
Yeah,
I think Night Sisters would be dope to
I
see.
think they're pretty likely.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. And my fifth one, if I was to go wild, like Dark Talon. Give me Dark Talon. Like, oh no, my fifth one's actually gonna be. I think we're gonna see more reveals for Shadow Collective specifically because they got the Shadow Mall TV series coming out, and I think
Sure.
they're gonna add more characters to that. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping to see in my reveal as well. Uh, but on that note, boys, I held you guys here long enough, so thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you guys. Any last words to say?
If I don't get Gungans, bro, I'm burning it all down.
Dallin, what about you? Any last words?
Um, come on, man. Give me a first order.
And as always, we got a league going on right now, and April 11th is when our Legion Labs tournament is coming out. So please, if you're considering it, think about it. Come join us. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Until then, see you guys.